read anything yet. Okay, so it'll be another 10, 15 minutes before I can read. So I'm getting where a little bit of stress is all it takes. And so I was listening. I was talking to Stephanie about that this morning, but listening to. I got on a stream where all of these. I got a whole bunch of deconversions in a row, on YouTube, and so I was curious and listened to a handful of them. A lot of them are nonsense, but I begin to see patterns, and one popular musician, gospel, Christian musician, which I don't listen to popular Christian music, so I can't tell you what his name was, but he actually sang on his YouTube, but I wasn't impressed with it. After growing up on second chapter of Acts and Keith Green, I just modern music is. Anyway, I was just thinking about it. One of the things, because it comes into play in where we are in the church. We're gonna talk, unless you want to read, because I can't see anything. But I am. No, by the time you get back here, I'm done. I took some ibuprofen. It'll knock the edge off of it. So I had specific pills back there for it, but I couldn't find them. So, but then I don't see well, so that was. No, I don't think there's anything there. I think I'm moved it. Anyway, I was listening to this guy talk about, the nice thing about it was he was vocal. I mean, he could express himself in that, and I could see where he was coming from. A lot of deconversions, all you get is bitterness and silly stuff. And I'll tell you, there's nothing new. I haven't heard anything new. Not in 50 years. I've not heard anything that's new or different. And the emphasis today is a little different. But I'm, a lot of it is disappointment, expectations and disappointment. And people have these expectations that God is going to do a certain thing, and then they're disappointed in not seeing that come into fruition, And I thought, if you think of a relevant verse, you can bring it up. But since I can't read, I'm not going to try to read. But nothing new under the sun. Yeah, I love one of the brightest part of Dallas Is Chosen is his perspective on suffering. I really enjoyed that because he, coming out of Hollywood, and he's a Hollywood boy, born and raised there. You expect a certain thing, from Hollywood, and I was talking to somebody about it, and it's part of this thing, that we expect Christianity to be something big in that, and this thing that it's the argument that goes back to the Greeks is if God is powerful and if he's good, then he would get rid of evil. He would solve that problem. And since you can look at the earth and there's lots of evil, and selfish people seem to get away with it, which if I remember a psalm like that somewhere, why did the Why do the evil people always get away with evil? Huh? 73. Why don't you find it and read it? Yeah, you're gonna. The words move too fast for me, so right now. But my migraines are in the visual in the back, and that's what I can tell when I'm getting one is because everything starts to swim. Just not that things get dark or light, not like that, but it's they don't they the words are just swimming on the page. Okay.
Truly, God is good to Israel, to those who are pure in heart. As for me, my feet almost stumbled, my steps nearly slipped, for I was envious of the arrogant when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. They have no pain until death, their bodies are fat and sleek. They are not in trouble as others are, they are not stricken like the rest of mankind. Therefore pride is their necklace, violence covers them as a garment. Their eyes swell out through fatness, their hearts overflow with follies. They scoff and speak with malice. Loftily they threaten oppression. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue struts through the earth. Therefore his people turn back to them and find no fault in them. And they say, how can God know? Is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the wicked, always at ease. They increase in riches. All in vain have I kept my heart clean and washed my hands in innocence. For all the day long I've been stricken and rebuked every morning. If I had said, I will speak thus, I would have betrayed the generation of your children. But when I thought how to understand this, it seemed to me a tiresome task, until I went into the sanctuary of God, and then I discerned therein.
Yeah, why are the wicked? Why do they prosper? If you read